In its heyday, Dubai seemed like a Las Vegas of the Persian Gulf, a boom town that built man-made islands so enormous they are visible from space, and the world's tallest building still under construction. It was all financed with borrowed money from around the world, but the 1-2 punch of a global recession and a local housing crisis that evaporated up to 50% of real estate value dried up credit and left Dubai with enormous debts.
Dubai World, the investment arm of the Dubai government, announced it would be asking for a 6-month postponement on its debt payments. The message sent shockwaves through the world economies and had investors running for security. We're looking at coverage on what this all means from CBS News, The Wall Street Journal, NBC News, and Fox Business. CNBC's Aaron Burnett tells NBC News what this could mean for the future of foreign investing in the Middle East.
But in off-the-record frank conversations, Ann, they're concerned about something. They think that this could really be a step back for the Mideast, becoming more secretive as opposed to more open to investors. And one thing here, the ruler actually replaced some of the business leaders with his sons, so that could be an ominous sign.
A reporter for the Wall Street Journal points out that this would be seen as a much bigger deal, but it comes on the heels of a global financial collapse.
And I think the experience of Dubai is an interesting sort of metaphor for what's going on in the markets overall. We lived through such a calamitous period a little over a year ago.
Yeah, 14 months ago. It was awful.
As humans, we adapt psychologically. And if you've lived through World War II, for instance, and the Suez Crisis happens,
it was nothing. Yeah.
Well, relatively, it can be contained and managed.
CBS News points out the Dubai incident is unsettling for investors.
European banks may bear the brunt. They've lent close to $84 billion to the United Arab Emirates, which Dubai is a part of.
For this to come out almost out of the blue, I think it's raised the spectre again that maybe we're going to go into a credit crunch part 2.
But Fox says the crisis is being overhyped.
But I think the message that a lot of people are trying to get across today is that, at least for Americans, or even for the world for that matter, it's not as big of a deal as everyone's making it out to be. Yes, Dubai is important, but first of all, it's only a property arm of Dubai called Nakheel that is really suffering the most. And of that debt, that's about $3 billion compared to a $59 billion pocket.
So what do you think? How big of a deal is the Dubai debt crisis? I'm Ryan Takeo for Newsy.com. Multiple sources, the real story.